What's up, guys? It's Monica here. We're actually going to be talking about I'm actually going to tell you guys a story that happened to me about 5 years ago. Yeah, it was my 9th grade high school year. And it's actually, I haven't really told many people about this. I've only told maybe, if even, like a handful of people. So I was in 9th grade, and I actually was new to the school, so I was fairly new. I didn't really know too many people, but luckily I was in Spanish class, and there was this group of kids that I was paired up with to do my project. We were supposed to do like a news thing for like it was supposed to be like a Spanish news thing, and yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool. We would meet up and we would record our videos, and no, not that kind of video. And yeah, it actually came out pretty well, and I actually got into this situation because we were in a group chat because we all needed to talk, obviously, for the project, and we were in this group chat, and I was new, so I was like, oh my god, you know, I met some people, and they're really cool people, you know, they're really chill. So I was excited, and we were all talking and stuff, and they were like, hey Alex, you know, you should come to this party. And I was like, and I was new, and I wasn't gonna be like, nah man, I don't think my parents are gonna let me, you know, cause I mean, I kind of found the girl kind of attractive. Back in 9th grade, I had a crush on her, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go, definitely. And they were like, yeah, we'll text you the address, and I was like, alright. But just like, keep this in mind, I was in 9th grade. First of all, didn't have a car. Second of all, my parents are Hispanic, and they were strict. There was no way in hell that I was gonna go to a high school party and come back at 5 a.m. like the latest, or like, you know, like most parties don't last 2 hours, you know what I mean? Unless they get shut down. But this party was pretty set. So basically, I was like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna be there, don't even sweat it. You know, I'll definitely be there, see you guys there. You know, I was playing it cool, fucking sunglasses on, you know, I was playing it cool, man. But anyways, back to the story. But I decided to go. I said I was gonna sleep at a friend's house. Typical excuse. And you know, I was really like heavy conscience. Like, I had a heavy conscience back in high school. So like, I couldn't do anything bad. Like, it's just like, I still have this conscience to this day. But I don't even know how I did it, but I basically overcame my good conscience. I was like, you know what, Alex, you're in high school, you gotta take time and relax. So I took the time, and we actually went to the party. So I arrived there maybe 10 o'clock, you know, it was starting at 9, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna come in late, you know, I'm gonna come in a little late, you know, I don't want to get there first and just be waiting there. And I go in and I'm like, yo, and all I see is like 4 guys just sitting on a couch, and I'm like, what is going on? And they're like, oh, you know, we texted some people, but you know, the party hasn't started. There was this guy, really popular guy. He was like, you know what, guys, don't even sweat it, I got it, I'll get us a fucking party. So he texts some people, goes on Twitter, and he's like, yo, party at this place, gonna be live, come to this address. And keep this in mind, that the guy had asked his parents. He was like, you know, I want to have a little gathering, and his parents were like, yeah, you know what, go ahead, you can have a little gathering, you know. And the sad part is that they were like, they literally thought he had no friends, so they gave him permission to throw this party, even though, because they thought he had no friends. We're waiting, you know, and I'm starting to lose faith. I'm like, man, I snuck out, you know, I snuck out for nothing. I might even get in trouble, and I don't even know what's going on. So 30 minutes passed by, and I start to see cars come in, and I'm like, oh my god, you know, this is my first party, you know, I'm like, oh my god, you know, this is my first party, this is fucking insane. And I'm thinking to myself, and I'm like, wow, you know, I'm gonna finally be in a high school party. So this party unfolds, and there's a lot of people there. Like, all the hottest girls in high school are there. You know, they're all in their little group, and all the boys are over here, like, chilling, like, oh, yo, how are you gonna confront them? How are you gonna go and talk to them? Like, all of that. You know, I'm over there, I'm really timid, and I'm still timid to this day, but I'm really, like, shy. I'm a really shy person, so I was talking to girls, but I wasn't talking to them in the way that you would think, like, you know, like, you know, spitting game, as they say. I wasn't doing that. I was actually just talking to the girls that I knew from school, and it was more of a friendship kind of thing, sadly. I know, it's fucking sad. Anyways, so just imagine a little 9th grade Monaco just chilling there at a party. He doesn't know anyone except like 3 people. And luckily, I made friends with the popular kids. So I was like, oh my god, you know, this is my break, you know. First party, it's only been a month in school, and this shit is starting. I was so fucking hyped. So I'm chilling with all the cool kids. You know, we're just all like chilling there. Everyone's like looking at the hot girls around us, and it's fucking amazing. But I start to see that there's like these group of people that I get a gut feeling. I'm like, you know, this is not good people. So I'm like, yo, and I'm gonna call him Lucas. So I'm like, Lucas is the owner of the house and the one that hosted the party. So I'm like, Lucas, there's these group of guys that they don't look like high schoolers, bro. They literally look like they graduated class of 2006. And keep this in mind, we were class of 2014. So that's fucking insane, bro. That's fucking insane. So Lucas is about the same size as me at this time. We were not that big. Especially not in 9th grade. So we're chilling, and basically we tell this buff guy that was we're gonna call him George. We tell George, we're like, yo, George, can you go tell these guys that they can't be smoking, doing cocaine, any of this shit inside the house? You know, since I knew that these people were doing drugs. So I was like, yo, I don't want to be around these drugs, you know, I don't even feel comfortable being around people drinking, you know. But, you know, drugs is another fucking level. Especially in my mind at that time set, it was another fucking level. So we tell him to leave, and there's like literally 50 people outside, snorting coke, doing all this shit, yo. It was like Wolf on Wall Street, literally outside his house. Take this in mind, his parents are upstairs sleeping, because they don't think their son has friends. Keep this in mind. So there's literally like 400 people literally in their yard. And this isn't like some country house like that's way in the woods. No, it's actually in one of the most like populated neighborhoods in my county. So like this isn't even like private place. No, this is like some shit where like cops know that like if they throw a party, they're gonna be there within seconds, bro. I don't even know how the fuck they didn't wake up, but they didn't wake up, so the party was still going. They literally had a ring outside. A fucking ring. Of fucking guys just putting on gloves. They even had UFC gloves. Like, who comes to a party with UFC gloves? He's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna start boxing people. Like, no, no. You don't go to parties fucking boxing people. Oh my god. There's something else. But, basically, he goes, and they're boxing outside. So keep this in mind. They're boxing, and I don't even know what to say, bro. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna go out there and just split up. These are like 20-year-old men, and I'm only like what? I'm only like 14, bro. I'm not gonna go to 21-year-old men, 7-year-old men and just be like, yo, you know, you gotta break it up because that's not cool. No. So I stood away from there. After talking, and I was getting really nervous of all these girls, like, that I thought would never talk to me, were talking to me. I had to step outside. I was like fucking out of my mind, dude. I was like, is this real life? Like, is this really happening to me? Like, I can't believe this shit. So I step outside, and take this in mind, I haven't slept all day because I was fucking excited for this party. Haven't slept, and I normally go to sleep really early because I was that kind of kid that was like really good kid. So I would go to sleep early. I know this is fucking embarrassing, but like, I'm telling you guys the truth. I mean, why would I want to lie to you guys? So I was kind of getting sleepy, and I go outside. You know, I need some fresh air. It's like a really good temperature. So I go outside, and I see this car pull up. Like, I see it like in the fondness. Like, I see it far away, but it's close. It's kind of hard to explain. And I see like a light off of the car, but I was like so out of it. I was like, what is that? And I like squint my eyes. I squint them, and like my mind is like so like in the party that like I wasn't thinking, and I literally looked there. Like, I felt like I was standing there for like 50 minutes just staring at this car. Realistically, it was only like 2 seconds, and then I noticed the word sheriff come up, and I literally, I looked at myself and I was like, what the fuck? Sheriff. And then it clicks. My world fucking explodes, dude. In my mind. So I'm like, holy shit, there's drugs here, there's alcohol here, and I haven't done shit. I have not done any of this shit. So, and there's literally like 400 people around me. Like, how am I gonna tell 400 people?